Alright, it's a Weather Nerd Extra. I saw a fantastic opportunity to make note of magnetic fields, electromagnetic fields, and Hall currents going on above the mid. So, first I draw your attention to the right pane. See the mid-Atlantic states there, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, etc. And now keep in mind, these images aren't perfectly synchronized here. That's just the visible satellite. And you'll notice that there is an abundance of parallel clouds in there that are just staying in the same spot. And really, there is atmospheric stagnation going on, which is why it's such a good opportunity to be able to see the very low frequency radio waves that are making it to the lower troposphere. These are low clouds like stratocumulus clouds. And again, these are not perfectly synchronized here. And so anyway, on the left, you see the water vapor map. And you can see around central Maryland and south central Pennsylvania, you've got very dry air and it's fairly stagnant. I mean, there's not a lot of water vapor motion going on there. And so small changes in density are not even changing those formations there. So a great example of Hall currents visible in the atmosphere, in the troposphere right above your head. It ain't chemtrails. It ain't contrails. It's electromagnetic fields. Let that play through. Again, you can see not a lot of movement in the water vapor. Also, an interesting thing to note is the obvious difference in conductivity between the ocean and the land. Similar disparity is also visible around the Great Lakes, which are freshwater, of course, instead of saltwater. And for those folks who don't look at the channel regularly, what we're ultimately looking at there are Hall currents, which are induced when an electromagnetic field, in this case coming from the sun, is applied to another magnetic object, in this case the Earth. You end up with field-aligned currents, as shown here. They're going to equalize themselves with these Peterson currents, and out of each pole you're going to get these Hall currents. And this is what you see. The weaker the ionosphere is, the closer these get to above your head, and the more effect they have on the troposphere, the portion of the atmosphere where all weather occurs. By the way, cosmic rays are known to induce these also. Water is attracted to negative electrical charge especially, and electrical current affects the way water behaves in the atmosphere. So, certain situations we see these perfect conditions, and we're able to see these odd formations as a result. Let's see if there's any other ones going on here. I noticed there were some formations on the Yucatan Peninsula, but it's not really the same thing. There you go. There's a close-up of PA and New Jersey, the eastern portion. Check it out. It's not Corduroy. It's electromagnetic.